Welcome to the Property Management Podcast. And this is a little bit of a different episode today. We're adding in a second episode of the podcast each week for you. And this is going to be little snippets, short, probably 5 to 10 minutes long episodes. And we're going to focus on mainly digital marketing, social media, and online strategies. We'll talk about automation and a little bit about AI as well. These are going to be little bite-sized episodes that's going to be packed with value, and we're going to share plenty of actionable steps for you to get growing your business with some of the tips and strategies that we share with you. And I'm going to be joined by my co-founder of Done For You Services, Bella Allen. She'll be jumping on a few episodes as well, and we'll have a few discussions around what is working. She runs our Done For You social media division, and she has, her finger on the pulse when it comes to all things social media. And for many of you who may or may not know, we do really specialize and niche in property management and real estate businesses and personal brands for our social media management. So she really does know what is going on in terms of social media for those businesses. We do have other businesses as well, but our main niche is, of course, in property management and real estate. But enough of that. Let's talk about today's episode. And we're going to dive into what's trending in social media right now and how it can help your business grow. For the longest time, I resisted putting myself out there on social media. I was never the face of my real estate business, and I certainly did not have a personal brand. The thought of showing up online and sharing my thoughts and opening myself up to judgment was terrifying, and I can tell you it was a no-go for me. But here's the thing. Social media, once I started, changed everything for my business. It allowed me to connect with my ideal clients, aka you guys, build trust at scale, and create a brand that attracts opportunities. And honestly, if I can do it, anybody can. I would love for you to have heard a recording of the voices in my head when I decided to start That Property Mum, which started, as many of you may or may not know, as a simple blog online. Then I started building in an Instagram and Facebook profile, and it was honestly terrifying. My little voice was screaming at me. My imposter syndrome was punching me in the face. I was terrified. I cannot tell you how sick it made me, the thought of all these eyeballs on me. And the thing about when you put yourself out online is you don't really know who's going to see it. When you're, at a conference or an event and you're talking in front of people, you know that it's going to only go to the people that are in that room with you. When you're online and putting yourself out there, you don't know who is going to see your content and how they are going to receive it. And thankfully, touch wood, I have not had any of that horrible online trolling happen to me as yet. So today, in this episode, we're going to dive into 5 key social media trends that are making a huge impact right now and how you can use them to grow your business, attract more clients, and build your brand. So trend number 1, short form video is still king. If you're not using short form video, and by short form video, I mean videos that are anywhere from 30 to 90 seconds, you're missing out on one of the biggest organic growth opportunities available today. The thing with this type of video, so think Reels, think TikTok, think YouTube Shorts. The thing with this content is that even though you've only got a small amount of followers, those Reels get shown to non-followers or people who aren't in your audience. The algorithm pushes it out to a lot more people who are outside of your audience. So you're getting a lot more exposure, a lot more eyeballs on your brand. Platforms, like I said, like Instagram, Reels, TikTok, and YouTube, they are dominating at the moment, and the algorithm will continue to reward those who show up consistently. So start small. Share quick property tips, behind the scenes of your business, or answer some FAQs that your clients would always ask. And the key is to be authentic, engaging, and consistent. And you don't need any fancy equipment. Your phone is more than enough. just start recording. And remember, imperfect action beats imperfect inaction every single time. And if you want to see where I started with my video journey, go back to the start of my Instagram and you will see I set myself a challenge of doing a video every single week. And you can have a look at those videos that I did in the early days. And let me tell you, they were cringeworthy. My kids remind me of that all the time. So trend number 2, personal branding is more important than ever. People don't just buy from businesses, they buy from people. Your personal brand is your most powerful asset. And if you're not leveraging it, you're leaving money on the table. So start simply by sharing your story, your expertise, and your personality online. Let people get to know you. If you're a property manager, don't just talk about rental properties. Talk about your journey, your insights and experiences in the industry. Share your personal struggles or transformations that you've overcome, whether that's professional or personal. You might see through my stories that I share about burnout a lot and a heart condition and how I had to overcome that. It really resonates with a lot of people who go through that. And people don't resonate with somebody online if their lives are seemingly, and we all know people's lives aren't perfect, but if they're portraying this picture perfect life online, you're going to repel more people than you are going to attract them, because we all know that life is not perfect. So simply start by sharing of one personal insight a week. It could be a lesson you've learned, a challenge you've overcome, or a success story. And I know personally how hard this can be. Like I said, I resisted building a personal brand for so long because I thought, who the hell wants to hear from me? But the moment I started sharing my experiences, my wins, and mostly my struggles, my audience grew and so did my business. Trend number 3 is community over followers. It's no longer about how many followers you have. It's about who is engaging with you. The best social media strategies focus on building a real community that trusts you and values what you share. So respond to comments, ask questions in your post, and create content that sparks conversation. Engagement drives your growth. The algorithm rewards you for more engagement as well. And probably a pro tip here is join some industry groups or create your own, like a Facebook group or a private community around property management or business growth that could position you as an industry leader. Trend number 4, AI-powered content and smart automation. I think we're all going to be hearing lots more about this over the next 12 months and long time into the future. AI is everywhere. And if you're not leveraging it in your content strategy, you're working harder than you really need to. Use AI-powered tools like ChatGPT, like Claude.ai, like Canva Magic, or social media scheduling tools to help create engaging content, captions, and even video scripts. And you can automate the repetitive tasks like scheduling posts with different platforms like Simplified or Plannable, but keep engagement real and personal. AI should support you, not replace you. And trend number 5, storytelling is the future of selling. Salesy posts just don't work anymore. People want stories. They want to connect with real experiences, emotions, and journeys. So instead of saying, we offer the best property management services, tell a real story about how you helped a client overcome a problem. Show them, don't just tell them. And use a simple formula: a problem, a solution, and an outcome. And you can even write that down into 3 columns. I teach this all the time. What are the problems your ideal clients are experiencing? What is the solution that you have for it? And what is the outcome or the transformation that they will get? For example, an investor came to me struggling to find a quality tenant. We put the right strategies in place, and now their property is fully occupied with long-term tenant. Here's how we did it. And then you would explain the process that is unique to your business. So let's quickly recap. Like I said, these are just shorty episodes. The 5 social media trends that you should focus on right now is short form video is still the most powerful way to grow. Personal branding is essential for standing out and building trust. Community engagement matters way more than your follower count. AI-powered content tools can save you time and effort, but still give you great results. And storytelling is the most effective way to sell your services. Social media is constantly evolving, but the one thing remains the same. If you show up, you provide value, and connect with your audience in a meaningful way, your business will grow. And I know putting yourself out there can feel scary, but trust me, the rewards far outweigh the fear. And the sooner you start, the sooner you'll see results. So tell me, your action step right now. Which of these trends are you going to implement first? Send me a message or tag me on social media. I'd love to hear from you. So until next time, keep showing up, share your story, and keep growing. Thank you so much for being here. Can I ask you a quick favour before you leave this episode? Now, we all know how important reviews are for businesses these days, and mine is no different. If you could spare just a minute to follow, rate and review this podcast, it would mean a lot to me. In fact, what would get me super excited is if you share this podcast with someone in the industry who you think might need to hear some of the episodes right now. And if you'd like to find out more about working with me or any of the products I have to help you start, grow or scale your property management business, head to my website, thatpropertymum.com.au, or check out the links in the show notes.